Some dispatchers say that route optimization software is not worth it. Others who have used it say it's worth it. But what do you think? What do you think is the biggest last mile delivery problem? Some operators and companies say the last mile problem they have is cost. Some say it's the drivers. Some say it's the traffic. But you see, the truth is that most last mile failures literally starts before the route to deliver the package occurs. And that's what we're going to be talking about this week. We're going to be talking about one of the most misunderstood tools in last mile logistics, route optimization software. Once more, I welcome you back to Tales of Logistics. And this week's episode, we will be talking about what operators should actually look for when trying to evaluate route optimization tools without the hype, without the pitch talks, and without pretending that these softwares or artificial intelligence can fix their problems. So what are the things they need to look for? To start with, let us begin with the customers. You see, buying a route optimization software does not automatically fix all your reality problems, does not automatically fix your last mile chaos. In many cases, the moment you introduce your route optimization software into your operations, if there are problems in the operations, it will definitely expose the problems. You see, for your customers that gets their package, they do not know what happens in your warehouse. They do not know about your ERP system. They do not know about your dispatch dashboard. The impression they have about you, about your brand, about your company starts the moment they get a knock on their door or they receive their package. That's when the impression about your company starts. Now, the impression could be a good one or could be a bad one. It could be a bad one if it happens to be a package that was delivered outside the delivery window, or the package was not delivered because there was nobody there, or the customer didn't get a notification prior to delivery or after delivery. These are things that can affect the customer's impression about your company. And this is why many operators, owing to possible failures in last mile delivery, decide to opt for route optimization software, which itself is a great thing because using an optimization tool helps a lot with your business and helps a lot with your operations. But most times, if the root problem has not been fixed before you introduce optimization tools, you're going to have more problems. We've seen companies that go on to buy software before even sitting down, looking into their operations and asking themselves, where exactly are the problems? Where can we make adjustments before running to get an optimization tool? But when they fail to do that, they have problems. Some of them run to get optimization tool because of increasing operations cost, because the drivers are complaining a lot, because of customer dissatisfaction and declining customer trust. And so when they get all of these reactions, they choose to get a route optimization software immediately. But does it really fix the problems? If the problems are poor address quality, if the problems are no clear delivery structure, no feedback from drivers, missing or incomplete customer contact details, no matter the kind of software, no matter how sophisticated that software is, it will not be able to fix the real problems that your operations have. So the first thing to do is always to look into the problems that you have in your operations. If you can fix those problems before introducing a route optimization tool, you are going to optimize your last mile delivery process and improve your brand. But if those problems are not fixed first and you introduce such a software, such an artificial intelligence into your operations, it will not fix those problems. Rather, it will expose how poor your services as a brand is. So what exactly does route optimization software do? It is beyond just drawing nicer maps. It is beyond just reordering stops. It is beyond just showing colorful dashboards. No, the real benefit of having a route optimization tool is to reduce fatigue on the part of the dispatchers. It's to help balance cost, time, and service. It's to be able to adapt to constraints and respond to exceptional situations, not just sticking to the route. You're evaluating a route optimization tool, and it usually fails when things are not 100% smooth. I don't think that's is the right software for your brand, because it is supposed to be able to adapt to changing circumstances. It's supposed to be able to look at past history of failure and improve in helping your brand get better with regards to your customers' expectations and impressions. So the big question now is this: what should you look for when you want to pick an optimization software? It starts with asking the right questions. The first question that you and your team have to ask is this: my operations, if I introduce this software, would it adapt to my operations? What system does this tool actually use? How tolerant is it of bad inputs? Does it handle incomplete addresses? Does it deal with last-minute order changes? Does it flag uncertainties instead of pretending to fix these problems? These are three questions, crucial questions, that before you decide to go ahead and adopt a tool, adopt a route optimization software, you need to think about these questions. This is why you should do it, because no matter how smart the algorithm is, the outputs and customer satisfaction can still be affected if these last mile constraints have not been reviewed. Like I said, the first part is, how does it suit your operations and what system does it actually use? That's the first question that any team, that your team need to ask before you adopt this route optimization tool, because these last mile constraints can be influenced by little things as time windows. So if the tool does not help you deliver your package within the expected time window of the customer, then it's a failure. It can be affected by the vehicle type, can be affected by the driver's rules that you have in your company regarding drivers, can be affected by city restrictions, customer preferences. If these constraints are there, then does it really fix the problems? Can it really help your operations? If it cannot work with 80% of the input that you have, but expect it to be 100% complete, is it really optimizing your last mile delivery process and improving your brand services? So that's the first question that one needs to ask. The next question that you need to ask with your team is, how does this software handle exceptional situations? If there are 50 stops for a driver, and the 49th stop has a delivery window that ends in about an hour, and the driver wants to go to that 49th stop rather than staying on how numerical the stops have been arranged in the app, is it possible for the driver to click on the 49th stop, get it delivered, then continue his delivery? If it's not possible for your driver to do that on this software optimization tool, then it's not the best tool for you. Now, that's one. Two, what about alternative routes? If, for instance, the streets or the road upon which your driver is supposed to go deliver the stop number 10 is blocked or into construction or winter situations or anything that restricts the movement on that street or in that road to stop number 10, can the software recommend an alternative route? Or does it insist that your carrier or your driver must go through that route? These are questions that you need to ask before you introduce or adopt a software into your operations. And you can ask these questions even with the company that you want to adopt their optimization tool into your operations. Because usually when you want to have a demo, they're going to present a demo to you and they allow you to ask questions. You can ask these questions as much as possible. And the third question should be, does it support dispatcher judgment? You see, these little questions may not mean much, but it means a lot to your operations, because if things don't go right and you expect the optimization to help out, it causes panic. And when panic occurs, it causes chaos, and chaos affects your brand. If everything don't have to fall apart by introducing that software into your operations, then you should go on with the route optimization tool. But if it has to be 100%, if it has to be as static as it is stated in the app, then I don't think it's the best tool for you to use. Because in last mile delivery, you cannot predict how things are going to play out. Sometimes the carrier will not be able to make the stop number 10 because of constructions and situations. You need an alternative route. So these exceptional situations should be thought about thoroughly before you adopt a route optimization software. Then the most crucial of them all is integration. Integration is so important in every business. Integration of any software or any artificial intelligence tool is so important, because it can literally smoothly integrate into your system or causes a whole level of chaos, which is a question that you should also ask during the meeting with the companies whose tool you want to introduce into your operations. So, do you have to stop your operations as a whole? Is it going to be a full overhaul, or it's a light integration that does not affect the operations in any way? Does it disrupt your existing system, or does it work with your existing system? How long do you have to wait to see results? Is it compatible with your existing operations style, or it is not? You see, these things can cost you time and resources if you not properly ask the question. So the tool that you want to integrate into your system, into your operations, you need to ask these questions as much as possible so that they can help you make an informed decision, so that they can also give you results that you expect to get in a time frame. How long do you have to wait to see a result? How swift, smooth, or difficult is integration? Does it require a full overhaul? Does it require no overhaul? How long does it take? Is it a few minutes? Is it a few hours? Is it a whole day? These integration questions need to be asked. Then you also need to ask about user-friendly nature of the software. Can your drivers use it quickly as possible? Can they understand the interface? Can they understand the instructions from it? Or do they need a whole training? Can a dispatcher see it and understand quickly? Does it aid dispatcher judgment? Does it reduce fatigue? Or it's so complicated that your dispatcher has to learn a new way of operating? He needs to take a day or two to get a training to understand the whole dashboard. Is that what is required? How long does it take to train your dispatcher or your driver to understand the tool? Is it going to take weeks? Is it going to take days? Is it going to take a few hours? How user-friendly it is for the drivers and for the dispatchers is also crucial to ask. So we've talked about several questions that it's important to ask before you conclude in adopting the route optimization tool. Integration, user-friendly, the ability to handle exceptional cases, and how does it fit into your operations? These questions are crucial. The cost of the software is important, but it's not the best. What you need is a software, is an artificial intelligence that can optimize your operations for the best result that will lead to satisfactory customers, that will lead to wonderful delivery because the drivers understand, the dispatchers understand the dashboard. They'll be able to support dispatcher judgment and help drivers should there be restrictions in cities, in streets, in roads leading to delivering a package to a particular stop. These are the crucial questions that your team, your operations team needs to sit down, discuss first, then discuss that same question with the company whose software that you want to incorporate. Once you have these questions answered satisfactorily, you can then talk about cost. Cost is important, but it should not be the first thing that determines whether or not you should incorporate a particular brand of route optimization tool. So what the AI or what the artificial intelligence will help you do once you have decided to adopt a tool is that it's going to be able to learn from failed deliveries. It's going to be able to improve address confidence. It's going to be able to aid dispatcher's judgment easily and reduce fatigue. And when there's a route that should be flagged, it will flag the route. It's beyond colorful dashboards. It's beyond beautiful maps. No. Artificial intelligence is not there to fix all the problems. So if your real problems are not fixed properly, if you do not send communications prior and after delivery to the customers, you have incomplete contact for the customers, you do not know the customer's full address, artificial intelligence cannot help you do that. Because if, for instance, you are delivering a package to a particular street, let's just call the street L, and there are a lot of numbers in street L, you do not have the particular number in street L. There is no way artificial intelligence can help you get what particular number that you have to deliver your packages to. So you need a complete address. Even if you're delivering it to a building, what apartment number is the building? You need an apartment number to put in the package. The AI cannot help you determine, I think he's talking about apartment 1. No. So these are the real problems, real situations that your operations teams need to fix first. You need to have a good relationship with your dispatchers. Why are they complaining? What is the situation with the drivers? Why are they complaining? Do they understand the importance of the package? Do they know what a delivery window is? If they do not understand what a delivery window is, if they do not understand that they need to communicate to the customer, they need to send a text or put a call to the customer before they deliver the package, artificial intelligence cannot fix that. There's a human problem, there's an operations problem, and there's AI. AI is to optimize your operation. AI is not there to fix all your problems. So before you adopt route optimization tool, ensure that the real problems that has to do with humans has been discussed and taken care of. So again, first impression matters a lot, and your customer gets to know about your brand the moment it gets to your store. If your customer judges your brand only by last mile delivery, does route optimization software save you or expose you? That's a huge question you should ask. That's all we can talk about this week. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching our videos. See you next week in our next episode. Voila.